Come, sit with me for a moment. I see you. I know you. I know the burdens you carry, the questions you ask, and the doubts that whisper in your heart when the world feels too heavy. I see the tears you cry, sometimes in silence, sometimes when no one else is looking. I hear the prayers you've whispered into the night, wondering if they ever reached me. They did. Every word, every sigh, every ache in your soul, I have heard them all. I need you to know something. I am here. I have always been here, and I will never leave you. You might feel like you are too far gone, like you've made too many mistakes, like you don't deserve my love, but listen to me. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I did not come to seek the perfect. I did not come for those who have it all together. I came for you, the one who has struggled, the one who has stumbled, the one who has been broken, weary, and afraid. I came to lift you up, to heal you, to hold you close and remind you that you are mine, and nothing can change that. I know there are voices telling you otherwise. Maybe it's the voice of guilt, whispering that you're not worthy of forgiveness. Maybe it's the voice of fear, convincing you that you're too weak to change. Maybe it's the voice of shame, reminding you of everything you've done wrong. But I want you to hear my voice above all the others. And my voice says, you are loved. You are chosen. You are not alone. I know what it feels like to be rejected, to be misunderstood, to carry pain so deep that it feels like the world will never be bright again. I walked that road. I carried that weight. I bore that suffering for you, because I love you. Not just when you pray, not just when you feel strong, not just when you get everything right. I love you always. In your darkest days and your brightest moments, in your failures and in your victories. And I'm calling you now. Come to me. Bring everything, your fears, your regrets, your broken dreams, your hopes that seem too far out of reach. Lay them before me, because I am not just a distant God watching from above. I am your friend. I am your healer. I am your savior. And I am standing right beside you, waiting for you to take my hand. Letting go of the burdens you were never meant to carry. I see how hard you try. You wake up every morning carrying the weight of yesterday, the mistakes, the regrets, the things you wish you could go back and change. But my child, you were never meant to carry this alone. You try to be strong. You try to hold everything together. But deep inside, you feel like you're barely holding on. And that's why I am here. I am not here to judge you for struggling. I am here to unset you free. Let go. Let go of the guilt that keeps you up at night. Let go of the fear that tells you you're not enough. Let go of the pain that has made a home in your heart. Give it all to me. I am strong enough to carry it. I am gentle enough to heal it. I am loving enough to restore what has been broken. When you trust me, truly trust me, you will find a freedom unlike anything you have ever known. The peace you have been searching for, it's right here waiting for you. I have already won the battle. You don't have to fight alone anymore. You are not forgotten. I know sometimes it feels like I am silent, like your prayers are met with nothing but stillness, but in not. I have not forgotten you. Every tear you have cried, I have counted. Every burden you have carried, I have seen. Every prayer you have whispered, I have heard. There has never been a moment when I was not right there beside you. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was holding you. Even in the times when you thought I was silent, I was working behind the scenes. Even in the darkest nights, I was lighting the way. even if you couldn't see it yet. My timing is perfect. My plans for you are greater than anything you can imagine, so do not lose heart. Your story is not over. The pain you are feeling now, it will not last forever. The burdens you are carrying, I will take them from you. The dreams you thought were lost, I will restore them in ways you never expected. Hold on to me, because I am holding on to you, and I will never, ever let go. A new beginning starts today. You don't have to wait until you feel good enough to come to me. Come as you are, right now, in this moment. Bring your doubts, bring your fears, bring your brokenness. I am not afraid of your mess. I am not ashamed of your past. I am here to give you a new beginning. A life filled with hope. A heart overflowing with peace. A future brighter than anything you have known before. All you have to do is trust me. Take a step of faith, even if it's small. Speak my name, even if your voice is trembling. Reach for my hand, even if you feel unworthy. Because, my child, I am already reaching for you, and I will never stop. Walking in faith and trusting me every day. Now that you've heard my voice calling out to you, inviting you into my love, I want to take you even deeper. I want to teach you how to walk with me. Not just on the good days, not just when everything is going well, but even on the days when the storm clouds gather, when fear tries to creep into your heart, when the weight of the world presses down on you. I want you to trust me completely. To wake up every morning knowing that no matter what comes your way, I am with you. To go to bed at night with peace in your heart, resting in the knowledge that I am watching over you. To live each day with confidence, knowing that my love for you is constant, unshakable, and eternal. Why do you still worry? I know the thoughts that fill your mind. You worry about your future. You worry about your family. You worry about whether things will ever change. You try to figure everything out on your own. You replay conversations, decisions, and regrets in your mind, trying to find a way to fix everything. But my child, why do you still worry? Have I ever failed you? Think back to all the times I have come through for you. Think about the prayers I have already answered. Think about the moments when you thought everything was falling apart, yet somehow I carried you through. I am the same God today as I was then. I have always provided for you. I have always protected you. I have always guided you, even when you didn't realize it. So why are you afraid? Did I not say, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself? Did I not promise that I will supply all your needs? Look at the birds. They do not store food for the winter, yet I feed them. Look at the flowers. They do not worry about what they will wear, yet I clothe them in beauty. And if I take care of them, how much more will I take care of you? You are my child. I know what you need before you even ask. So instead of carrying the weight of worry, give it to me. Let me hold your concerns. Let me take your burdens. Let me bring you peace. I am already in your tomorrow. I have already made a way where there seems to be no way. Trust me. The path ahead is uncertain, but I am certain. I know you don't always understand what's happening in your life. There are moments when everything feels uncertain, when doors close that you thought would stay open, when people leave who you thought would always be there, when the plans you made seem to crumble before your eyes. And in those moments, you ask me, why? Why did I allow this? Why does it have to be so hard? Why does it feel like I am silent? But my child, what if I told you that I am leading you to something greater? What if I told you that the closed door was my way of protecting you? What if I told you that the detour was actually my plan all along? What if I told you that the things you are losing are nothing compared to what I'm about to bring into your life? Would you still be afraid, or would you trust me? I need you to know this. I do not waste pain. Everything you are going through has a purpose. Every trial is shaping you. Every hardship is drawing you closer to me. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and see my hand in everything. You will see that I was guiding you the whole time. You will see that I was making a way when you thought there was none. You will see that my plans for you were far greater than anything you could have imagined. Until that day comes, I need you to trust me. Even when it doesn't make sense, even when it's painful, even when you can't see what's ahead, because I see the whole picture. I know where you are going, and I promise you, it is good. You are not walking alone. Sometimes it feels like you're walking this path alone, like no one understands what you're going through, like no one sees the battles you fight behind closed doors, like no one truly knows how much you're struggling. But I do. I see you when you're exhausted, when you're at your limit, when you don't know how much more you can take. I hear you when you cry, when you whisper prayers that feel like they go unanswered. I feel the weight you carry, the burdens you hide from the world. And I need you to know this. I am walking with you. Every step, every moment, every tear. You are never alone. When you are too weak to move forward, I am the one carrying you. When you are too tired to pray, I am the one interceding for you. When you are too broken to hope, I am the one restoring you. Even when you don't feel my presence, I am there. Even when you can't see me working, I am moving in ways you cannot imagine. And I will never leave you. Faith that moves mountains. My child, do you know how powerful your faith is? Do you know that when you speak in faith, mountains move? That when you believe, doors open? That when you trust me, nothing is impossible? You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to see the whole picture. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed, and I will do the rest. When the storm rages, do not focus on the waves. Focus on me. When the road ahead is uncertain, do not focus on the darkness. Focus on me. When fear tries to take hold, do not listen to its lies. Listen to my voice. I'm calling you to walk by faith, not by sight. To trust me even when it's hard. To believe even when you don't understand. To keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. Because when you step out in faith, miracles happen. Hearing my voice and overcoming fear. My child, I know how much you long to hear my voice. You wonder if I am speaking to you, if I am guiding you, if I am listening when you pray. Let me tell you something that will change the way you see everything. I am always speaking to you. Not just in the loud moments, not just in the miracles, not just when you open your Bible or hear a sermon. I am speaking in the stillness, in the gentle whisper of the wind, in the warmth of the sunlight on your face, in the moments when peace washes over you for no reason at all. I am speaking in the quiet nudges of your heart, in the thoughts that come to you when you least expect them, in the love you feel when you think of your family, your friends, and even strangers. I am speaking through the people I place in your life, through the songs that move your spirit, through the words that come just when you need them the most. I am always speaking. The question is, are you listening? Learning to recognize my voice. Many times my voice gets drowned out by the noise of the world, the constant distractions, the worries that keep you up at night, the doubts that whisper that you are not enough. But I need you to know something. You were created to hear me. My sheep know my voice. My children recognize when I speak. But to hear me clearly, you must quiet the noise. That means stepping away from the distractions. That means turning down the volume on the things that steal your peace. That means making time to simply be still and listen. I am not a God who hides. I am not far away. I am right here, speaking to you, guiding you, waiting for you to recognize my presence. And when you do, your life will never be the same. Fear is a liar. Do not let it control you. I see the fear that grips your heart, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of being alone, fear of what tomorrow will bring. But I need you to hear me right now. Fear is a liar. It will tell you that you are not strong enough, that you are not worthy enough, that you are not loved enough. But I did not give you a spirit of fear. I gave you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When fear tells you that you will fail, remember that I have already won the battle for you. When fear tells you that you are alone, remember that I will never leave you nor forsake you. When fear tells you that you are not enough, remember that you are more than enough in me. Do not let fear control you. Do not let it steal your peace. Do not let it keep you from stepping into the life I have for you. Because the moment you can choose faith over fear, everything changes. Damazikas, faith is the key to breakthrough. There is power in faith, not just in believing that I exist, not just in going to church or reading your Bible, but in trusting me completely. Even when the road ahead is unclear, even when the world is shouting that it's impossible, even when everything in you wants to give up, faith is what moves mountains. Faith is what opens doors that no one can shut. Faith is what turns impossible situations into testimonies of my power. And my child, I want to increase your faith. I want to show you that I am faithful. I want you to experience miracles. I want you to walk in confidence, knowing that I am for you. But for that to happen, you must step out in faith. Trust me even when you cannot see what's ahead. Believe in my promises even when they feel far away. Move forward even when you are afraid. Because when you do, you will see my hand at work in your life in ways you never imagined. Breaking free from your past. I know the things you regret. I know the mistakes you wish you could undo. I know the memories that haunt you, the choices that make you feel unworthy of love. But listen to me. You are not your past. You are not defined by your failures. You are not trapped by your mistakes. You are not beyond redemption. I have already washed you clean. I have already forgiven you. I have already made you new. So why do you still hold on to the shame? When I died on the cross, I took every sin, every failure, every regret upon myself. It is finished. You do not have to carry it anymore. Let it go. Step into the freedom I have given you. Live in the grace I have poured over you. Walk forward, knowing that you are loved, you are forgiven, and you are free. A new identity in me. You are not who the world says you are. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your circumstances. You are who I say you are. And I say that you are. chosen, loved, forgiven, strong, more than a conqueror, called for a purpose, destined for greatness. Do not let anyone, no, not even yourself, convince you otherwise. I created you with intention. I formed you with purpose. I place gifts inside of you that the world needs. So do not shrink back. Do not let fear hold you captive. Do not settle for a life less than what I have for you. Rise up. Take your place as my child. Walk boldly in the calling I have given you. Live with confidence, knowing that I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you every step of the way. The power of my presence in your life. When you truly understand who I am, everything changes, because I am not just a distant God. I am not just someone you read about in a book. I am not just a name in history. I am real. I am alive. I am here. And I want you to know me, not just in moments of crisis, not just when you need a miracle, not just when you feel lost, but every single day. I want you to walk with me, to talk with me, to know me as deeply as I know you. Because when you do, you will experience peace that surpasses all understanding. You will find joy that cannot be shaken. You will live with a confidence that nothing in this world can take away. I am with you, not just today, not just in the good times, not just when you feel strong. Always. Growing in strength, walking through trials, and finding joy. Now that you are beginning to just trust me more deeply, I want to take you even further. I want to teach you how to stand strong in every season, how to walk through the storms without fear, how to find joy even in suffering, and how to live a life full of purpose and peace, no matter what comes your way. Because, my child, life will not always be easy. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be moments when you want to give up. There will be trials that test your faith. But listen to me. You are stronger than you think. And not because of your own strength, but because I am within you. With me by your side, you will never be defeated. The trials you face are not meant to break you. I know you have been through hard times. You have faced struggles that no one else knows about. You have walked through pain that has shaped who you are today. You have wondered, God, why do I have to go through this? But my child, do not mistake your suffering for abandonment. I have never left you. I have never turned away from you. I have never ignored your cries for help. I know every tear you have shed. I know every silent prayer you have whispered. I know every burden you carry. And I need you to know this. Your pain is not wasted. Every trial is strengthening you. Every hardship is teaching you. Every battle is preparing you for something greater. I am refining you, shaping you, making you into the person I created you to be. So do not fear the trials. Embrace them as a part of your journey. Trust that I'm using them for your good. Know that you will come out stronger than ever before. Because you are not just enduring, you are growing. I know there are days when you feel like you cannot take another step, when the weight of the world feels too heavy, when your strength is running out, when you don't know how to keep going. But my child, you are never walking alone. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel weary, I am your rest. When you feel lost, I am your guide. You don't have to rely on your own power. Let me carry you. Let me lift your burdens. Let me give you the endurance you need. Let me fill you with the strength that only I can provide. Because when you are weak, I am strong, and through me, you can overcome anything.